Shalom. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David, the elect. And to you all, I say greetings. All right, so I stumbled upon this article here. It's by the Wall Street Journal from an individual. It says, well, three individuals: Vivian Go, Talal Ansari, and Jennifer Kalfis. All right, and it's dated March 25th, 2020, which was yesterday. It says, how coronavirus shut down America. Lockdown, shelter in place, and work from home, the different steps taken by the hardest hit states. So, I'm not going to get into this whole thing because, it gets some valid points. But, I just got some scriptures that I want to follow this up with because because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Shai, America is being shut down, man. Okay, like you see this picture, they have like fewer and fewer people just dissipating because that's how they're finding the streets now, completely empty. All right, there are no people out there. Okay, and this place is completely being broken down. In fact, let me start with that first precept. Start with Isaiah. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Okay, so that's what's happening right now. The city of confusion is being broken down. All right, and the word confusion, it go back to Babal. All right, so that's how you know the city of confusion. Ayar Shal Babal, the city of confusion. Okay, and this place is being broken bit by bit, piece by piece, day by day. It's another city shutting down. It's another town shutting down. It's another state shutting down. This is all through the spirit of power, Yahweh Hashem Shai. Okay, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. You see, that's what are they putting people in right now? Quarantine, right? Okay, they're talking about quarantine. So the houses are being shut up. Okay, you're not just letting random people in your house. They even have it now where you have to get deliveries sent to your house. All right, if you want food, they have like a contactless delivery, so you don't have to touch the individual. Y'all don't have to, swap anything. You can just drop it off in a place of your choice, and that's how you make the exchange. It says, I'm going to start up at 8, actually, and then I'm going to read back down. It says, the mirth of tabrets ceases, the noise of them that rejoiceth endeth, the joy of the harp ceases. And that's what's happening right now. All of these things are ceasing, man. All right, all of their markets, all of their grocery stores, their only essential places are left open. They're shutting down their bars, they're shutting down the movie theaters, the restaurants. This place is being shut down, man. All of that mirth and happiness is ceasing. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Okay? Hey, these people, this truth is too heavy for these people. Okay? Because their mirth is not, their mirth is in foolishness. All right? They don't understand the words of this song, but they don't, anything that they take with their song is just going to make them worse and worse, man. Okay? It says, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Okay, so even right now, when you put this truth on the people, it's going to be bitter, but theirs is truly bitter. Okay, because the scriptures there is some are sweet and some are honey, but their all of their nonsense is foolishness, and that's what's bringing their country to a halt. Okay, it says there is a crying for wine in the streets of Salakia. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. You see that? The mirth of this place is gone, man. These people they're not happy. Like, people on these social media networks, they're showing everything that they're doing in their house. People are bugging out. They're doing everything to try to get some type of focus. Some people are literally going crazy. One Edomite girl killed herself. These people are bugging out. It says the mirth is gone. Wait, let me go back up. It says the mirth of the land is gone. Okay? And see, that's what's happening. The mirth of this place is gone. So let's read a little bit of this article. It says, since the first U.S. case of the new coronavirus was announced in Washington state on January 21st, the virus has spread to all 50 states, U.S., all 50 U.S. states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico, along with the spread, a case Slovakia, a cascade of states began announcing states of emergencies in dizzying succession. What followed was a patchwork of restrictions by state and local officials on gatherings, the closure of schools and restaurants, among other aspects of life and society. Hey, man, the Lord did a hell of a number with this coronavirus, man. All right, and these are just the beginning of sorrows. You know, we think about, the things we know in the scriptures, and the Lord's still going to have a way of his own miracles take place, because Esau thinks he's creating this to depopulate the world, but he is the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. So the Lord is making them use, even if they are using this as a weapon, even if they are going to use the 5G to amplify and mutate this, however they're going to do, man, that's the Lord. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who you ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ, has the ultimate authority, man. Okay? It says, here's how the four states with the most recorded infections responded. So they have New York, Washington, California, and New Jersey. So they throw these charts throughout this article. It shows the blackest state of emergency declared, and the restrictions were announced. Okay, so as you see in Washington, they were the farthest apart. They had a state of emergency declared, but didn't announce restrictions for it looked like almost 2 months or a month and a half. But if you look down in New Jersey, they start restricting things sooner. So this is also how things are they're closing things down quicker and quicker from state to state. Okay? It said Washington was the first state to declare a state of emergency when infections rose from 1 to 7 on February 29th. Okay? I'm going to jump down a little bit. So this part says these restrictions have fundamentally altered everyday life, from moving work, school, and worship online, prohibiting large gatherings and limiting the operations of restaurants and bars. States like California and New York have taken these measures a step further, ordering residents to stay at home as much as possible. Okay, so now let me get Ecclesiastes. Okay? This is all biblical. Everything that's happening is biblical. And that's what these people don't understand. All right? The Lord said that these things would happen. Okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. You have a very bleak, unfortunate future to come. Okay? It says those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the grinders are going to cease because there are few. It's not many people working. They're saying if you're working on the streets almost to a point in most cities where you have to be essential, I forget the exact word. You have to be an essential employee or work for an essential business. And so you start thinking about, man, like what's essential, what do people need and what do people don't need. And so why do y'all about Shemi shout out to all the brothers out there who have been able to work through this mess. The Lord truly be keeping brothers. But all those that don't have their jobs, hey, keep fighting, the Lord got you. Okay, but the grinders aren't going to cease, which means the work in this land is going to cease, and that's exactly what's happening. I just read that. It says limiting the operations of bars, restaurants, and bars. Okay, ordering residents to stay home. So you ordering residents to stay at home. So let's read this before I continue on. It says, these are 4 key restrictions states are implementing in order to encourage social distancing and preventing the transmission of the coronavirus. Closure of schools, closure of bars and restaurants, limitations on gatherings and orders to stay at home. Are those not some of your biggest things where people come around and where the things are being shut down? Okay? No more of that partying and having fun, man, and kicking it. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay? So the doors are going to be shut in the streets, man, and the sound of the grinding is low. And that's literal, because when you drive down the street, you used to hear a lot of people, like commotion and bustling. You don't hear none of that now. It's quiet. I was just talking about when we were at camp last week, you can hear our voices travel much more because there were no bodies to absorb the sound, man. Okay? And even driving on the road, Man, I leave later than I ever left for work, and I still get to work early because of no traffic. Coming home for rush hour, man, it's a breeze. I roll my windows down, it's a breeze because the grinding is low. This place is getting shut down, and the coronavirus, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shibbi Al-Shai, is shutting this place down inch by inch, day by day. Okay? And this is who you ignorantly call God wants, man. This is his will taking place on the earth. Okay? So let me read a little bit more of this, and then I think I'm gonna get two more scriptures. Two more scriptures. I almost forgot about that one. Let me get that real quick. Okay, let me read down a little bit. It says, I see like they got this red thing. Hey, red symbolizes danger. Things being shut down. Hey, and what they say as far as business, when you're not doing well. When you're not doing well, you're in the red. Okay, when you're doing well, you're in the black. Okay, so these different places, all right, they're in the red. They're losing money. They're losing income. Okay, so this goes on into like school closures, how quickly they close them. Bars and restaurants, the same sequence. Okay, that's where people kicking and have fun, right? Gathering sizes. So all these people who believe in these churches, that's a church getting shut down, man. And that's because the Lord don't dwell in them churches. The Bible say don't even go to church. But because it don't say don't go to church in Ebonics, Jake don't get it. But Isaiah 66:1 says the heavens is his throne and the earth is his footstool. What's the house you going to build unto him? Acts 17:24. Acts 7:48. Many scriptures telling you that he don't dwell in the place of worship things made with hands, man. All right? But they're getting shut down through the Spirit. Okay? Actually, Akim, I got 3 more scriptures. So bear with me. I want to get this Ecclesiastes again. Because this is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Hey, man. Everything. And you know what a part of that everything is, man? Yeah. I'm going to go back to the top. A part of that everything is Babylon. All right? Babylon is going to come to an end. America is going to come to an end. This is prophesied in the Bible. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So the so-called white nation, you Edomites, the time for your rulership is over. To be blatantly forthcoming, it is over. And who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ is a so-called dark-skinned man who's coming to rule this planet with an iron fist, and he's going to uplift his elect and deliver his elect out of the said perils. Okay? The martial law is about to come upon you people. America is shut down, man. Okay? It says a time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And it's time to pluck up America, Babylon. The Lord is going to lead this place neither root nor branch. He's going to destroy this place, man. Okay? It says a time to kill and a time to heal. It's a time for death right now. He's going to heal us when he makes his return, and heal us when we get new bodies and heal our land. It says a time to break down and a time to build up. All right, so right now it's time to, if you read 2nd Esdras, the 6, 6, and 7, for Esau is the beginning of the world. For Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. The so-called white nation rulership is over, and the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics are about to rule. And it's y'all time to be broken down in y'all kingdom. And it's our time to build up. Okay? Verse 6, a time to get and a time to lose. It's your time to lose, Esau. It's your time to lose, America. All right? It says a time to keep and a time to cast away. Verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. They're still over there shooting up Iraq or Iran, if I'm not mistaken. Iraq or Iran, while all of this coronavirus stuff has been going on. America, you're deceitful, man. You're destroying people in their sleep, trying to lure people away with the coronavirus, man. Okay? It's over for this place. This is Jeremiah 50 and 15. Let me start at 14. Ooh, 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goes by Babylon shall be astonished and shall hiss at all her plagues. So this is also talking about ancient Babylon, but this is really this Babylon. All right, because that's what's gonna everybody's gonna hiss at this place. Okay, everybody's gonna it's gonna be this is ancient Babylon is not completely wholly this is gonna be wholly desolate. This Babylon, there's nothing gonna be over here but desert creatures, man. Okay, we gonna fly by Babylon in the kingdom, and we gonna wag or shake our heads like, hey yo son, that was Babylon right there. You know, the Lord destroyed that place. The Wadi by Shemal Shah. It says, and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourself in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. So that's talking about this Babylon, because those arrows are going to be all of the different nations shooting thermonuclear missiles. Because in ancient times they called them arrows, because that was the pinnacle of modern warfare. So that was the best thing they could do to describe it, was to tell you that these arrows were being shot. But these arrows are thermonuclear missiles coming to destroy America. Okay? It says 200 million of them. It says, for she has sinned against the Lord, because we're going to read Revelation 18, actually. I'm going to end it on that. But this place, the sins of this place are reached into the heavens. So now the Lord is about to judge this place. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord, take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. You see that? So for all the wicked things been done in America to the children of Israel, the Lord like, hey, do that back unto them twofold. Okay? Let me get Revelation 18. I'm going to read verse 2, and I'm going to jump down. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, it's fallen. That's the same thing he just said in Jeremiah 50. And has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So it's nothing but foul spirits here. All right, it's going to be satyrs and owls and Komodo dragons inhabited in this place. All right? But Babylon is falling, man. And right now it's falling, but ultimately it's falling. It's over for this place, man. It's time for the Lord to come back. Lord willing, we be at that number. This is verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. So America is being shut down because the Lord has, he's listened to all of the wickedness being done in this place, all the homosexuality, all the transgenderism, all the idolatry, all the adultery, all of the wickedness, all of the drugs, all of the chaos, all of the murder and the bloodshot, the bloodshed, for those things, all the Lord needs to judge this place. He says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double. You see that? So the Lord's like, hey, give her double the judgment. So when he said that in Jeremiah 50, when he said, for she has done, do unto her, hey, do unto her twice as much. Okay? I'm going to jump over to verse, let's lock here, one chapter. I'm going to jump over verse 20 and 21, and then I'll wrap it up. It says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. You see that? So the Lord says, hey, rejoice over this place for being destroyed, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to revenge us on this place. It says, and the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So, hey, those missiles going to hit this place, and it's going to be taken down in a very violent nature. That great city Babylon is talking about America. Okay, and it says it's going to be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. It's going to be over for Babylon, America. Hey, so, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David, the elect. Until next time, Shalom.